Happy Walpurgis Nacht, motherfuckers!
Abso-fucking-lutely!
It's been a trying day, but yet an eventful one where we all get to kind of celebrate ourselves as the wonderful beings of light that we are. So if you were in need of great rest, maybe just a raising of your spirit, today should have been all about you out there, as well as the rest of us, because we are all part of the same cycle. And, this is kind of one of my favorite ways to get that out of me, because we have all these wonderful lists.
Exactly.
So it's basically my mental therapy twice a week. So
yeah, pretty much.
And we got a doozy.
We do. It's not the worst list we've ever done. I think we can get that out of the way right now, but it's still going to be pretty good.
Oh, it's going to be interesting.
It is. Kelly is ready.
Yeah!
But before we get into it, how about we check out this quick word from our sponsor over at Desaia's Creep Shop.
Hell yeah. Bet you're there in the kitchen.
As you can see, she's got some fantastic new creepy ass shit up in her store. Gotta check it out. She's got the best.
Absolutely.
I'm wearing one of her Christmas shirts right now, the Merry Krampus. They're so soft and so friggin' comfortable.
Absolutely. Brand new designs, and she's gotten into making joggers and all kinds of fun stuff. So definitely check her out at Etsy.com.
Absolutely.
So who do we got tonight?
We got the top 20 alternative rock songs of all time, according to liveabout.com.
I don't know. I'm going to kind of go for Live About, because I'm hoping it makes sense, because Live About, that just screams dumb shit to me. I don't
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from, brother.
I live about. Where do I live? I don't fucking know. Somewhere in my stupid fucking head. God save the queen. Any fucking way. Let's dive right in.
And right off the bat, I have to give them some shit, because they put this list in order of when things came out instead of actually ranking them. That's kind of a cop-out. That's totally a cop-out, and tells me that they weren't creative or cared enough to actually tell us which ones they like the most.
Yeah, I mean, it seriously sounds to me like they're just going by hit and not by this whole band's career, like any of them.
Absolutely.
But, so they start with one of my favorites of all time, and I have got to say, I fucking love Depeche Mode so much, as I'm sure we all do. They've inspired us somehow, somewhere, even if it was just listening to it and you kind of got down in the privacy of your own home. Yeah. So, I mean, nothing wrong with that. Alternative, though?
Are you kidding me?
Electronica, the only live musician. Yeah.
You can
the only live musician in the band was the guitar player.
Oh, yeah, they're electronic. You can call them industrial. Maybe you could even make an argument for punk rock. Maybe. But alternative?
Yeah, and probably more so on the goth side of things.
Absolutely.
Which is almost purely electronic music anyway.
Exactly.
And like I said, the only thing that was live, musician-wise, was their vocalist and the guitarist. Everything else ran through. They had no drummer. They had no bass player.
Yeah.
So let's see what kind of albatross of fuck nuts is underneath in the review.
Oh, no.
How'd they fuck up with the first sentence? The British electronic music band, Depeche Mode.
Oh, that just doesn't even sound good.
Alternative is pretty much made up of all live musicians. And I'm sure everybody out there can agree. All right. Let's see. Released Personal Jesus as the lead single from their album Violator, which by and large, that album was hit after hit.
Agreed.
Prior to its release, they had a string of 6 consecutive top 10 albums at home in the UK, but never reached higher than number 35 on the US chart. What's that got to do with them being alternative?
Absolutely nothing. Kelly, I didn't say that. Technically, I got that from Google. I mean, much love to Depeche Mode. I don't think they're punk rock, but Google seems to think so, but it makes more sense than whatever this fucknut's saying, so.
Google's got too much time spent with their thumb up their ass. So
that's
you
very
can't
true.
always go with their aspect of
No,
things.
you can't. Oh, what it says on Google actually gets better. Oh, no.
I bet.
Anyway, that's all right. I have a new idea for an episode. We just need to make a list of bands and read what Google says about them.
Right. And we'll debunk the myth.
Yeah.
Now he actually gets to the fucking song. How about that? Personal Jesus is a song about individual people being a Jesus figure for others, providing hope and care. The song has a bluesy swing that distinguishes the sound from most other electric pop. Wow, you brilliant, stupid, I don't even know what to call you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You're trying to say that this is number 1 on a list of 20 top 20 alternative bands. You just shit the bed worse than Amber, whatever her name is, on Johnny Depp's pillow. I mean, you just straight took a beeb right on the pillow there. I mean, you just went against everything. That was the reason for this list.
Legitimately what the song's really about? I tend to doubt it.
It's a little sexier than that.
Yeah, it's sexier than that, or I almost feel like it's either like metaphorical and meant to be kind of blasphemously like a joke.
So much that Marilyn Manson covered it.
Exactly. So I don't think the song is actually about someone being a Jesus figure, providing hope and care.
It's poking fun.
It's poking fun.
Massive fun.
I mean, that's like saying, when Typo is saying Jesus Christ looks like me, it's meant to be like inspirational.
Right.
John.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do, John.
Because every time somebody goes to Google something, it always ends up fucked up somehow.
Yep.
And then it goes on to talk about how it smashes the charts again. None of this told any of us, and the room here obviously feels 3 degrees dumber after hearing this, about why they would be their first pick on a top 20 alternative list. There's really, I mean, alternative like in fashion, sure. But their actual fucking style of music is electric pop. And the fuck nuts actually said it twice in his review.
Yeah. Next.
Please.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. This
Grunge
is like saying...
is not alt rock.
This is like saying that Ronnie James Dio is like the spearhead for alternative rock. Fucking Nirvana?
And Smells Like Teen Spirit is not even their best song, let alone not one of the top 20 best songs of any list of all best songs.
Well, and the funny fucked up part is that just because that particular song outsold every single other one, I guess in like how many times it had been played, downloaded, whatever the fuck, man, that is the worst song. And that's why these fucking dumb shits that think they know something about something did their homework and said, oh, well, that's their big single. So that song doesn't even help categorize them at all.
And it certainly still is not alt rock. The fuck are you going on about?
Especially when they go Seattle-based grunge rock band. This person doesn't know shit about nothing. I agree, Peter.
Oh, no.
St. Peter is correct.
Oh, what this asswipe says is so bad.
It is bad.
It's horrible.
I'm doing it. That is what you get.
You just got the elbow drop of doom.
Live.
On the second entry. Yikes.
You're not batting so good there, Magellan.
Lead vocalist Kurt Cobain said the song was an attempt to write a song in the style of fellow alternative band The Pixies. First of all, what? I've never heard that fucking quote. When the fuck do you say that? Second of all, the song sounds nothing like the Pixies. Third, can we call? I think they're alternative. Yeah.
The Pixies, yes.
Yeah. But
the Pixies never had a song that rocked that fucking hard.
No.
So how exactly were they trying to emulate the Pixies? And to be honest with you, as much drugs as Kurt was on, no offense to him, hey, wherever you're at, hope you're still rocking.
Right, of course. But
his idea and what were probably two different fucking things, which is why they are hailed as the leaders of grunge, Alice in Chains. But, still the most memorable band to come out of Seattle. So, but this does not belong on an alt rock list. You got the elbow drop of doom before we even got a chance to read anything. And then again, oh my goodness, we're going to talk about where it was on the charts, how long it was on the charts, how big it was. Man, fuck the fuck off, because that has nothing to do with alternative rock.
For sure.
Oh, by the way, everybody needed to know it earned them 2 Grammy Awards.
That is true.
That's all I'll give you.
Yeah.
That's all you get. You got half a golf clap.
Half a golf clap, yeah.
Good for you. Now,
next, thank you for actually giving us alternative rock.
Oh my goodness, they picked REM.
REM. I'm good at that. And actually, I do really like this song.
It's a great song, and everybody loved it. And it was, oh my goodness, played on alternative MTV stuff. When they would show the video, it would be on the radio for Alt Rock Hour. Yeah. Oh my damn. Somebody actually, went to school for a second. God damn it.
All right.
They're going to give us a whole bunch of shit that we don't need to know. But anyway, so they start off with saying REM were already celebrated as one of the top American rock bands before losing my religion. Maybe.
What's that have to do with the song?
Doesn't have anything to do with the song or the genre.
No.
That's right. 120 minutes. That was the alternative show on MTV back in the day. Yes, it was. They go on to say they hit, of course, we need to know this, the top 10 on the album chart with their 1987 released Document. Then, their 1983 debut Murmur was seen by,
Why do we care about their debut when this was not off of their debut?
Well, first of all, though,
What?
they just did it in reverse. They were talking about their 1987 release, then flipped around and said, well, back in 83.
What? I don't understand.
It makes literally no sense. I think they were just basically comparing their first two efforts before Losing My Religion, the song. Basically saying their first two records were shit. They were trash. Got some love-hate going on. All right.
At least they mentioned... Oh, wait. Never mind. They talk about singles off the debut album. Never mind.
But Losing My Religion was not a single that was a first debut.
No, so I don't know why they go on for a whole
three
paragraph.
fucking records later.
Yeah, and arguably, I'm sorry, I think The One I Love is a better song than Losing My Religion.
Oh, I agree. Most def. Even that really sad ballad they had was really good.
It was.
Time. Nah. Tickle my taint. I mean, I just heard the goddamn song so many times. It's good. Not really my cup of tea, but Losing My Religion was like, I don't know, it was a little hard hitting. You know what I mean?
Now, they go on and say the term losing my religion comes from Southern linguistic expressions and means losing one's temper? Is that what he's singing about?
Well, if we examine the lyrics,
yeah,
it talks about a lot of frustration, keeping my eye on you, and
yeah. I never interpreted it that way. I thought it was literally about someone, losing touch with their religion. I mean, it could still be a metaphor. I don't know, but that's what I actually thought it was about.
I thought originally that it was just kind of an angst against the religious system, which most of those types of bands were, against at that time. And they were not metal, so they weren't super heavy. And people would actually listen to what they had to fucking say. That's why they slipped it in there, like bands like Tool, who I still say to this day is an alt-rock band.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You might want to, nail me upside down, but still.
And then he goes on,
that's where they belong.
The main riff in this song is memorably played on the mandolin.
It is.
I don't know how memorable that is because I didn't fucking know that.
That's probably because you didn't hear it being played over and over and over and over every day.
I beg to differ. The radio station we have on at work plays that song at least once a shift.
Does it?
It does.
Well, I'll tell you what, guaranteed that goddamn thing's played. Well, when it first came out, like when it broke, I swear, 5 to 6 times an hour you would hear that fucking song. Just made me want to puke.
Unfortunately, though, that is literally the only thing they actually say about the song itself.
Right, because now we have to find out how many Grammy Award nominations did it get.
Mm-hmm.
It was on this chart, that chart.
How it was modeled after some short story by some guy we've never heard of.
Oh, just a whole bunch of jerking off is what he's writing here. It has nothing to do, literally, with why the band and the song belong on an alt-rock list.
Now, hang on. He says it's modeled after a short story about an angel. But then he just said that the term means, losing one's temper. So is it related to religion, or is it just a metaphor? Make up your mind. You just contradicted yourself like hardcore.
I mean, like I said, the guy's just regurgitating facts that he copied, pasted, and stuck in his fucking review.
Yeah,
to have his fucking nuts stapled to his asshole. All right.
If you want to read a real review, go to our website. Okay.
For real. For real. Oh, they hit good again.
They did.
But this is also a time, like you said, they're going chronologically, right? So 90, 91, and here we are still in 91. All the big alt-rock bands had hits.
They did.
Mysterious Ways was a barnstormer for U2.
Absolutely.
I really liked the album Achtung Baby. It was fucking phenomenal. Here's the thing. It was a far cry from Sunday Bloody Sunday.
Absolutely.
And some of those earlier U2 songs that were just, I don't know, grittier, not so experimental to the point where they didn't sound like a rock band. Yeah. But man, that tour was fucking massive.
You know what? I think
it went on for almost like 2 years.
I think they earned a golf clap, like an entire one, because they picked this song and they didn't say "fucking with or without you."
I think I can actually allow this to happen.
Yeah.
Golf clap of doom.
Because if they picked that song, I was gonna have a goddamn fit.
Which really, it really kind of boggles my mind here that they actually said that the darker direction incorporating elements of alternative rock and industrial dance music. They were kind of right in saying that, because that's kind of what, you know what I mean, went into this. So, and then it says Mysterious Ways had its origins as an improvisation called Sick Puppy.
Okay.
And then they tanked the whole fucking thing.
Oh, for sure.
Back to where it was on the charts. Who gives two fucks? But I'll give it to them on this one a little. I mean just a fucking cunt hair. I will give them, as far as writing something that made sense for this band.
They did.
Oh, yep, here we go. This one is most definitely alternative rock.
And
Radiohead.
I would say it's definitely one of the best of all time. I'm good with that.
Especially in that genre. Creep was a massive hit. Massive. It's still getting covered today.
I know.
By other bands.
Did an amazing acoustic cover of it.
Exactly.
I've heard a few other covers too, and they're all not bad. And fun fact, one of the only songs Gangis can actually sing on key, but that's way off point.
Well, hey, if you got it, you got it.
Kitty. All right.
Making her appearance as usual. Yeet. And off they go. All right. So anyway, so of course they go on. They fucking go on by saying that Creep was released as the debut single by a young band in the UK named Radiohead.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually true.
I can't believe it.
And the fact that that was their single that they led with really kind of just skyrocketed their career right off the bat.
It did.
Unfortunately, though, yeah, they still went on and did more stuff, but that was really the only song by them that got so much fucking attention.
Yeah.
But it definitely earned them their spot, you know, like that show we talked about before, 120 Minutes, MTV, all that bullshit. Reportedly, the song was written with inspiration from a girl that singer Tom York followed around who unexpectedly appeared at one of their performances. What the fuck does that have to do with the song?
Absolutely nothing. Although at least that song origin story kind of makes sense. But that's still completely irrelevant. That means nothing to me.
So he was stalking her?
No, really?
Hey,
I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo, what the fuck am I doing here? Really? And you're being a creeper? I'm shocked.
Man, I'm surprised every, group across the board didn't nail them for that song.
Agreed. And then we go on and on and on about the song wasn't instantly a hit, and it became a hit in Israel, and then it became huge everywhere else, and blah, blah, blah. It's like...
But yet BBC Radio said it was too depressing. It's like the Queen just fucking squatted down and took a massive beam all over this song.
For sure.
Oh, well, you know what? Alt rock bands don't exactly talk about happy shit.
No, they don't.
My goodness. Oh, this next one.
I think we need a commercial break first. What do you think?
Yeah, because I'm about to have a bitch fit.
Agreed. Agreed. Check out this quick word from our good friends over at Throttle Addict.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
That's right. Whether you enjoy riding the iron horse, riding like a devil, or you just like kick-ass shit with fucking skulls, skeletons on motorcycles, pinup girls, and all that stuff, both for men and women, go check them out. They got some bomb fucking clothing lines for you. And you can get 15% off by using the Reaper code. So that's just Reaper in all caps, and you will get your 15% off. So
yes,
check it out.
Now this next one. You know, I think I'm just going to start it off by reading this first stupid ass sentence this motherfucker wrote.
Agreed.
So the song is, everyone's, sexual awakening song, Closer by 9 Inch Nails. And
really?
Really, yes.
There was nothing ever before this song?
Let's see what this asshole says. The music of alternative rock band 9 Inch Nails is heavily influenced by industrial dance music. Yeah, heavily influenced by it is industrial music.
Industrial music, period.
Not influenced by, and I don't know why they keep saying industrial dance music. Like,
there's nothing dancey about it. Like you would think you'd hear like a boing, 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 boing. It's not.
No, it's not
like that. Now, if you're talking about doing a, horizontal mambo with, someone that you love or, your significant other or whatever, then maybe we could call it dancing, but definitely not that concept.
No, absolutely not.
Not at all.
Then we go on about them breaking top radio with other songs. And then
I actually hate the fact that they keep using Closer.
Agreed. They have
Pretty Hate Machine was people. A fucking hit.
And then they talk about controversy and this and that, and what the song's not, that the song isn't just about sex, and the lyrics being censored, and it's like, are you fucking kidding me?
They censored it because he was cursing. I'm sorry. Back when the song came out, you couldn't say fuck.
Exactly.
And as far as I know, the FCC still won't let you say fuck in a song on radio. That's why they created Sirius XM radio.
Exactly. And then more and more crap about, top 40, blah, blah, blah. And then they make a strange statement here. Although it's not the group's biggest commercial success, it's widely recognized as a definitive Nine Inch Nails song. If that's not their biggest song, then what the fuck is?
It single-handedly beat out the popularity of every fucking song on Pretty Hate Machine.
Yeah.
Not to mention, Downward Spiral had 3 bona fide hits.
Yeah.
First one was called Pig. God damn it, Pig something. It was kind of fast. It was like boom, bop, boom, bop, boom, bop, boom, bop, boom, bop. I mean, it was heavy. It had like heavy guitar and all that. That was the first one they released.
Yeah.
Give me something real. Give me something true. That song.
Yeah.
And then Closer came out, and suddenly it raised the bar way up.
Agreed.
By far, their top single, even though the ballad that came off of Downward Spiral almost beat out Closer in popularity.
Yeah.
It was the one, something about I hurt myself or something like that. It was that real tragic-y kind of...
You mean Hurt?
I'd be the one. I hurt myself every time I think of you. Okay. But anyway. Yeah, actually everything that he said here was just garbage. Because, I mean, even people like Elvis Presley sang songs about fucking.
Exactly.
And he married his cousin. All right, moving on.
All right.
But nobody wants to talk about that.
All right, this next one, Basket Case by Green Day. Good song, but last I checked, they're punk rock. Not
straight up, good old fashioned. I mean, pretty much started pop punk in its rawest form before everyone else jumped on the fucking bandwagon.
Exactly.
They still had attitude, and they still wanted to basically beat you in the fucking throat with their stuff, but it was clean.
Yeah.
It was the first time anything was ever like that before. Oh fuck, what's the other big one that came out with Travis Barker? God damn it. Punk rock band, pop punk.
Yeah.
It's on the tip of my tongue and I can't fucking say it.
Blink-182?
That's the one. Yes, Green Day. Green Day fucking came out before them. Actually, if you ask me, fucking inspired them.
Agreed. I'll agree with that for sure.
Because pop punk was not a thing. The happiest punk rock group there ever was the Ramones.
Yes.
Every other punk rock band was fuck you, I kill you, ever. It was. And anything from, fucking Black Flag to the Misfits to shit, all of them. Just fucking all of them. We're all about the angst. And here comes this happy, bubbly, Green Day. They still don't fit the alternative mode, though.
No, they're still very much punk.
It says that all over the review.
And who gives a fuck about half of this shit?
I mean, I sure as fuck don't.
Lead vocalist Billy Joe Armstrong's anxiety. Yeah, no shit. With a title like Basket Case, of course it's about mental health. And then he goes on and says,
we all fucking have anxiety.
Observers have noted that the chord structure of Basket Case closely resembles Pachelbel's Canon.
What the fuck does that have to do with the song? That is abso-fucking-lutely necessary. It has nothing to do with the fucking song. It closely resembles Pac. You're going to say that they tried to write something similar to fucking classical music?
You're telling me a song from the 17th century is relevant right now when we're talking about 90s punk music?
what the trying to make some kind of connection that doesn't exist. When Billy Joe wrote this song, he was probably sitting on the toilet going, dick all out, all those tacos, fuck. That's all he was thinking about. Yeah.
I got diarrhea.
Maybe Pachelbel's fucking album was in the toilet. I don't know, but I guarantee you they didn't want to write something close to it. So
no.
This fucking dumbass. And then it says the song helped turn the Dookie album into a punk landmark. Dude, you couldn't possibly make yourself look any worse by saying
no, not at all.
Because if you put it on an alternative list when it's fucking punk.
Yeah. Well, listen here, punk.
Now, this next one, I could go either way.
Yeah. I'll agree with that. I mean, like,
Soundgarden was not the typical grunge band.
No, they're not.
Their sound was first of all, their guitars were way detuned.
Absolutely.
Big fucking time. Because Chris Cornell has just this amazing fucking voice.
Oh yeah.
But man, I actually think that they just kind of got lumped in to the grunge scene because if I remember correctly, they were not playing their stuff on like prime time where you would see Nirvana. And I think their video was either stuck on Headbangers. I saw it on Headbangers Ball once before for the song Outshined. That was their first like big hit. And then it kind of blew up from there. And then they shifted it down to 120 minutes, which was during the afternoon. And then finally, when they came out with the Super Unknown, they were a bona fide fucking success.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, the grunge band. You waited like 2 whole albums to say that they're part of the Seattle grunge scene.
Yeah.
You know what's funny about that? Just a side note. What? Half the reason that they say they were all involved in the same Seattle scene is because they all did drugs together.
Oh, yeah, that sounds about right.
I don't think you ever could go on a Friday or a Saturday night and see Nirvana, Alice in Chains, and fucking Soundgarden all on the same bill. I guarantee it.
Agreed.
Marketing.
Yeah.
And of course, all they want to do is talk about Black Hole Sun.
Of course.
Why would they pick that song?
I don't know.
Fucking Spoon Man had more balls than that song. Not saying it's a bad song.
No.
There's a million fucking songs on that whole record. I thought the whole thing was just hit after hit. But they chose that one for some reason. This is so funny. So it goes on to say that they gained greater attention in the wake of Nirvana's commercial success. They weren't riding coattails, motherfuckers.
No.
It's because you kept pushing one band and not the rest of them.
Yeah.
For real. Black Hole Sun was only the third single released from the album, but it soon became a signature song for the band. And blah, blah, blah. So Chris Cornell.
The next sentence he says, I can't even process what it says.
You pretty much, I don't think anybody could.
No.
Chris Cornell said that it was sort of a surreal song playing on the title in the lyrics. Do you realize that it's not even in quotations? Last time I checked, if you take a direct quote from somebody, you gotta have quotations.
Agreed.
I bet he never even fucking said it.
Probably not.
Obviously, this guy, knows that he's not cool. He doesn't know shit. and is just, pulling quotes out of his fucking ass.
Yeah.
And then he goes on now he finally uses quotations here. He told interviewers that he wrote Black Hole Sun in 15 minutes.
Who cares?
And then, of course, goes on to talk about winning all these awards and being on the charts and fuck off.
Yeah.
What in the utter fuck? A cow and a chicken together. That's all I'm hearing. That is all I'm hearing from this.
Agreed.
Stupid. Agreed. Here we go. One of my favorites of the alt rock scene, although she didn't really stay alt rock after this debut album.
No, not so much.
With the song You Ought to Know, here's this woman who was done dirty, okay? And she's full of fucking, piss and vinegar, and she gives it to you on this track. It's like a bulldog, salivating at the mouth. He's so pissed off. It's like a vagina with mayonnaise coming out of it. You know what I mean? I'm just like, she was pissed, and she gave it to you. They even had to censor one of the words out of the song.
They did.
It's just something you never really got during this time. She was the strongest female. Just, I'm going to punch you in the dick.
Yeah.
Oh, you stupid fuck. Okay. All right. Successful female solo artists are rare in alternative rock.
They are?
Last time I checked, Avril Lavigne came out of the alt rock scene.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That girl that sings a song about all I wanna do is have some fun, being in the sunshine on the California Boulevard, whatever the fuck. There were plenty.
Yeah.
Plenty. How could he say that? And then he goes on to say, but Alanis Morissette quickly became the most successful solo female ever on the alternative charts.
That's a very bold statement, sir. Very
Did
bold.
he forget about the Four Non-Blondes?
Apparently. Oh, that's not a solo act, though.
That's true, but still.
Yeah.
I think it's just the one that they pushed the most because that was a very political time, too.
That is true.
But anyway, it was a damn good record. Even when she wasn't pissed, it was good. She had moderate success with her first two albums released in Canada as a teenager. Now, let me tell you, the only reason that anyone in the States doesn't know that is because they didn't release it in the States.
Of course they didn't.
That's their fucking fault.
Yeah.
And she was a pop star.
Yeah.
Not until she joined forces with songwriter and producer Glenn Ballard for the Jagged Little Pill album, which is where You Ought to Know comes from. Immediately notified audiences that Alanis had switched gears from mainstream pop to confessional alternative rock. Big fucking deal. It doesn't matter how she got there.
No.
She got there. Nothing makes a harder hitting record than somebody who went through something.
Exactly.
Something bad happened.
Exactly.
I don't know why
he goes on and is talking about controversy and no one knows who the guy is that was mentioned.
JD, did you write this?
Now I'm starting to wonder.
That's twice now. 2 controversies.
Yeah.
He's up in there somewhere.
Oh, this next one.
Oh, God damn it. Unfortunately, we kind of do have to talk about Oasis.
We do.
Not one of my more particular favorite bands.
Agreed.
I can appreciate what they did.
Yeah.
Or still doing, even if they're still a thing. I don't even fucking know at this point.
Don't know. Don't even care.
I don't give a shit either.
No.
Do we have to really read this fucking filth?
No. I don't think we do.
Let's just say you assholes belong on the list. Good for you.
I'm okay with that.
Interesting.
Agreed.
This could go either way, though.
Yeah.
With the Foo Fighters. Now, I have never, since they came out, ever heard of them being referred to as alternative rock. They were just known as the, and I mean the, all caps, rock band in America next to that other fucking band that I hate to mention.
I don't even know if they're not even necessarily hard. They're not even hard rock. They're just rock.
They're just, yeah. I mean, it was just like rock in its purest form.
Yeah.
Of course, they have to tell you how the band got together.
Mm-hmm.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Something of substance. The self-titled first album was a success and included 3 top... Oh, fucking hell. Here we go again. 3 top 10 charting alternative hits. I don't think they were alternative. I really don't think so.
Nah. Okay. Well, let's see what the internet says about that.
I'd like to know, personally, because this just doesn't sound right. And did you know that in the first fucking sentence, they led off with the fact that Kurt passed away?
Yeah.
No good.
Post grunge or alt rock?
Post grunge. There's a fucking thing. Oh, I know what it's called. They all fucking sucked, or they went on to do better things.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, when Chris Cornell left Soundgarden and joined the backup band for Rage Against the Machine, they were just a great fucking rock band.
Yeah, absolutely.
It just went to show you. Wearing a flannel t-shirt, no offense, didn't mean shit because they made that synonymous with grunge.
Yeah.
Baggy fucking holy jeans, maybe a dog chain, maybe long hair, and wearing a flannel shirt. It's like looking at the band pick for Pearl Ham's first album. They were all wearing them. They made sure that they were wearing the shorts, the blue jean shorts with the flannel shirts and all that bullshit. Well, anyways, it turned out to be great rock. Alice in Chains. Oh my goodness, I can't even speak tonight. Alice in Chains went on to get heavier.
They did, for sure.
They stepped right the fuck out of that whole grunge bullshit. Nobody said shit because they fucking rolled.
Yeah.
Still do, I might add.
However, they don't say a single thing about what the song even sounds like.
No, just wants to talk about what it's about.
Who gives a fuck?
I could give 2 shits. And to be honest with you, they go on to mention a band that should be on this list. Veruca fucking Salt.
Yeah, where the fuck are they?
Got something against women, bitches. There were just as many female bands as there was guys. It's like, why aren't any of them being mentioned?
I don't know.
Man, there was a good couple of them, too, that are still doing their thing.
Yeah.
And they just go on, blah, 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 blah. Chart this, chart that, country. Shut the fuck up!
Yeah.
Gods. Oh, okay. Good pick.
Yeah.
This is a good one.
This is
I actually like the song. I actually dig the song. It's more of a chill out kind of thing, you know. Marcy's Playground. Didn't even say it right. Said Marcy Playground. It's Marcy's.
Is it?
Almost positive.
You're wrong. It's just Marcy. It's Marcy Playground.
All right, I got one wrong. It's really not my genre.
Yeah.
But I do know something about it. So.
Yeah.
Okay. So obviously the song is Sex and Candy. So apparently we need to know where they got the band name.
Oh, okay.
Because for some reason that's important. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh shit. And then it goes on to say included one of the biggest pop one-hit wonders of all time. You just pulled their fucking scrotums out and smacked them in the face with it.
Yeah.
They're still around.
Are they really?
I'm pretty sure they're just playing small clubs. They've probably changed members a good few times. Because, I mean, there's some acts still playing today that I thought were just gone. Like gone forever.
Gotcha.
And they're still going. You just don't hear about it. But after that, they say it was celebrated for revealing a softer, more gentle side of alternative rock. Softer. So when you go and try to see the video, it's like you're going to see the little snuggle bear go across to, is he singing the song or something? Softer. Not really.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the material that they're talking about. He's talking about screwing. Damn it, Cat. I'm going to destroy you. Not really, but still. And then, of course, goes on to say that it broke into the charts and got them platinum certification for sales. How did I fucking know it?
Oh, yeah.
How did I know that number 13 would be Blink-182?
That's not a surprise.
Well, sure. They already had fucking Green Day on there.
Yeah.
Why not put the other pop punk band on there?
No, for sure. Why not?
What do they have to say about them?
Oh, my goodness. Right off the bat, they're dissing them hardcore.
Then why'd they put them on the fucking list in the first place?
Blink-182 carved out their own corner of the alternative rock world with energetic live shows and a penchant for sophomoric toilet humor.
Okay, first of all, that's only about videos. Secondly, what does it have to do with the song?
And then we had to go on about, the name of the band and the adding of the 182. I'm talking about their first couple albums. And I guess the song was inspired by the Ramones, but it's like they're pop punk. Everything was inspired by the Ramones.
And look at the last two words of the last sentence of the first paragraph.
Pop punk. Okay. Next.
Fucking done with that. Now they make sense.
Yeah.
Red hot chili fuckers. I mean peppers. Red hot chili bitches. Use your euphemism day.
I'm honestly very surprised that they picked this song.
I'm surprised too. How many motherfucking hits have they squeezed out, even though they sound all the same? Just saying, for the most part.
Somewhat.
Except for the earlier stuff.
Yeah, like I would have gone with
the album that Give It Away was on. What was that? Mother's Milk or something?
Yeah.
That was their big fucking record.
And this isn't even my favorite song off of this album either.
I don't think it was anyone's.
I got to go Other Side. That is like such a good fucking song.
What album did this come off of?
Californication. So actually, I'm honestly shocked they didn't pick Californication.
I'm surprised also. That was a big one. But they're saying this one was number 3 on the album chart and was no, the whole album, not the song. Earned the group's first Grammy Award for Best Rock Song. Scar Tissue was the one? So he's just
right.
he's clearly just probably going off of the fact of that's the award that they got for that particular fucking song.
I find that hard to believe.
I don't believe it either. Californication had much better songs, better
All right,
hits.
I'm looking it up.
Let's do it just for the fuck of it. Inquiring assholes want to know.
Let's see.
Otherwise, I just don't know where this guy did his homework.
They didn't. Okay. Yeah, they got. Yeah, no, that's right.
That they got the Grammy for it?
Yep.
Okay, I don't remember it being on the radio, though. Not like all those other ones were.
It wasn't.
Seems completely fucking stupid to me.
It is.
But anyways, nonetheless, the band does belong there. But to be honest with you, the review here really said little to do about the song and why it belongs there. So they come to, I actually, definitely believe that this band belongs on here.
For sure.
They were the only 2-member band to sell out arenas.
Pretty much until 21 Pilots came along.
Very true. But they were the first.
And all I gotta say is
dun, 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 dun. Yep, Seven Nation Army.
Yes.
And that's the song they chose. And as far as I know, probably the only one they ever had.
The song is definitely their best known.
Yeah. It was definitely their best tune.
The song
was different.
Yeah. Even though it came out like 20 years ago, it's still a very popular song. You always hear it at like sporting events and stuff.
Fuck yeah. It's a fucking household riff.
For sure.
But again, all it says doesn't really say anything about the fucking song, though.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Other than they said that Jack White took the riff from Seven Nation Army. Wait a minute. What? Hold on a second. Let me read the whole thing. The duo said the guitar riff used in Seven Nation Army was being saved in case White Stripes were ever asked to do a James Bond theme song. That is literally the only thing that they talk about here.
That's actually, for once, I think some random fact that this asshole spits out actually kind of interesting. And I can totally see that. It's totally got like Secret Agent Man kind of vibe just to the
kind of, sure.
Well, okay, I can see it.
I feel it. Still, why does it belong on here?
It definitely doesn't.
Because they don't say anything about it rocking or, it made you like want to get up and jump up and down. Nothing of the sort. And then it goes on to talk about the charts again.
Next. Alternative.
Some people may call it alternative. Some people may call it new metal. Because when they first came out, they were all over the new metal scene.
For sure.
And let's just say, for sake of argument, they were on one of the Ozfest shows.
They were.
As one of the opener bands.
Now, this album was huge when I was growing up.
Extremely
huge. You couldn't have a school bus without hearing at least one of the singles.
Absolutely.
Of course, we're talking about Linkin Park.
Yes.
And this song is Numb. Great song, not the best song on the album.
No, definitely was not.
No.
I don't understand why they did not use the other one that I thought was even bigger. So hard and got so in the end.
Yeah.
I would have picked that one because by far, dude's vocals on that was killer. You really got to like get the range of their vocalists there. And
in the end, it was on a different album though.
Was it?
Yep.
Shit.
However, I think Somewhere I Belong was played a lot more than that was. Or
Big
Breaking
time.
the Habit, that's a better song.
Breaking the Habit, yes. I guess you could kind of say the fact that they used some electronics, they had the Beatmaster thing, even though they had a live drummer and stuff. It was definitely different, new, and a lot of people didn't know what to make of it. Sometimes it was a little hip-hopish, sometimes it was a little danceable. And there were elements of metal.
Yeah.
So it's a hard one to really call.
It is. At least it's a good quality song.
They just don't talk about the song.
No, they don't.
At all. Nothing. Just that it was a fucking hit. Big time. Totally disagree. Oh, this fucking band.
This fucking band. How many times do we have to say we don't like this band?
Don't like them. Never really heard of them before. To me, they mean nothing.
No.
And they tried to show up on metal lists a good couple of times.
Yeah.
So it prefaces this whole thing by saying English rock band. The band's name is Muse, and the song is Uprising, which I've never fucking heard.
Yeah. And then
goes on to say have become one of the world's most commercially successful rock bands. How's come we don't know it?
Yeah.
Seriously, I can put on any regular rock station and never hear them.
Exactly.
Ever. Not. And they don't even, oh my goodness. See here, many see it as having influences from both heavy metal and synth pop.
I don't know if I necessarily see that, but okay.
I don't see it at all.
I like synth pop. They're not synth pop at all.
No, I would never put them up there with that.
Never.
From what I've heard, no fucking way.
Absolutely not. Next.
Yes, please.
Actually, we're going to run a commercial.
Can we?
What? You want to do it?
Wait, which one? Which one are we doing?
Oh, I don't know. Oop, that ain't what I want. I want this.
Okay.
It's late. Leave me alone.
It's totally fine. Here's a quick word from our sponsor over at Royal10Clothing.com. That's right. Get to Royal10Clothing.com this week alone on Instagram and Facebook. They have been dropping new designs every fucking day.
They have.
There are great things going on over there. So classic horror, music, and a lot of their custom designs. Check them out. get you some.
Definitely.
We don't even know who Foster the People are.
You don't?
I don't.
I guarantee you know this song.
Pumped Up Kicks.
All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run, better run. You don't know that song?
I don't know it. I'm so sorry.
I'm honestly kind of shocked right now that you don't know this song. And yes, it's alt rock, and yes, it 100% belongs here.
Okay, great. Do they do it justice, though?
Not. No.
Other than it's the most impressive debut alt rock single.
I'm good with that. It's originally posted on free for download. Who cares?
Oh, this is great.
And it gained
Pumped
enough
Up Kicks was
attention.
written and recorded while Foster the People leader Mark Foster was working as a commercial jingle writer.
I can see that because the song is so very like memorable
Catchy,
and
right?
upbeat and catchy and happy, even though it's a horrible, horrible subject matter.
I don't even know what it's about. But I
hit number one on the alternative charts. Don't care. And it broke into a bunch of different charts. Don't care. And it won a Grammy. That's fantastic. Now, how about you mention, like I just said, the dichotomy between the tone of the song and the fact that it's about, I don't even want to say the words, but.
If you want to read a quality review of a single, go to threewitches.com.
Absolutely.
Your brain won't hurt. You'll actually fucking understand it. And you won't see lines like, best single of all time, selling for them, and yada, yada, yada. Who gives a fucking shit?
Yeah.
Next one, definitely agree with. They're not your run-of-the-mill rock band. They're just not. Although everyone tries to say they are, but they're not. I think they do fit into this genre because of their use of electronics and all the overlaying. Yeah. They have live musicians on stage with them when they play, but still has that keyboard influence.
For sure.
And programming. So good for them. Doesn't fucking say a goddamn thing.
Not one thing.
About why the song belongs here.
No, it doesn't. I'm getting absolutely sick of this, that they don't talk about the song.
We're not going to read this fucking garbage.
No.
Because it's not going to convince you or anyone else that they belong on this list.
No.
Number 20. Holy shit, we made it.
We did, but before we talk about it, I'm going to run one more little thingy here. Just one little one. Because I have to show off our new shirt design for this year, so check out our merch commercial.
Yes. So, if you like any of the programming, and obviously you do because you keep tuning in.
You do.
Every week. So, you see a design there that you like or you have a favorite show, help us out.
Exactly.
And we got a new show coming up pretty soon.
We do.
It's going to rock. So,
for sure.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. All right. Number 1. You picked the wrong goddamn song by this band.
I agree.
100%. Now, all you have to be like, what the fuck, Gangis? You like this band? Yes, I actually really like 21 Pilots.
My first introduction to 21 Pilots was House of Gold. I fucking love that song. And I'm sure everybody's like, Reaper, what the fuck? You gotta listen to it. It grabs you.
It does.
And everything that I've heard after that has been so diverse and so different that they damn sure could have picked a better tune than Stressed Out.
I would have picked Ride.
You know, I would have to agree with that too. Y'all shit the bed here on this one.
You really did.
You know, it's like one of the first lists that we can honestly say most of the bands they pick belong on here.
Yeah. But all of them, they picked the wrong fucking song.
They just go by whatever was popular that year for them.
Yeah.
That's one of the worst things you could ever do. If you tried to do that in metal, people would be pelting you with rocks and rotten fruit and ass and everything else.
Exactly.
You know, so, I mean, this is a genre that in the first place does not get a lot of praise.
Agreed.
You know, never have you ever heard, you know, oh, the alt rock scene is just so amazing. You don't hear that shit.
No, you don't.
And they sure as fuck don't commercialize it. And if they do, they call it something else.
Yeah.
So then you pick for your top of the chart here, and it's just wrong.
Yeah.
And then don't even really talk about the song or
they
what's
don't.
good
they talk
about it.
about their other albums, their label, how their sound matured on the next album.
They mentioned House of Gold.
They did.
And Holding On to You, which is another good one.
They won an Emmy or a Grammy or what the fuck ever. The only thing I actually say about the song is that's an irresistibly catchy song that discusses the trials and emotional pain of transitioning into adulthood.
What does that have to do with the musical part of it?
Absolutely nothing.
I mean, when you write a review of a song, do you just talk about what it's about lyrically, or do you talk about the other stuff that's going on around the vocal?
Exactly. Now, if the lyrics are like, if I notice like some obscure reference to something or other, or if it like, you know, nods back to one of the band's other songs or something like that, I'll pick that out. I'll mention it because I think it's clever or interesting. But like, you don't need to talk about what the song's about unless it's actually interesting, or if it's like, you know, this, you know, if there's something going on in the world and it's a theme related to said theme, it's like, oh, it makes sense to release this right now because it's what people need. But like, come on.
I don't know. The only thing I learned is that, you know, in about 25 different countries, they placed this number on that chart, this number on that chart, and over and under and all around. That's all I got from it. I had to actually think back to whatever song they're talking about.
Yeah.
And we, this whole time, gave the reviews that it should have gotten.
Yeah.
And we're not, you know, music rocket scientists either. And, you know, these guys that pose like they know everything, man, you read their reviews and you just want to fucking throw up or got diarrhea or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel dumb after this list.
You know, just giving it a quick skim before the show, I was like, okay, there's some good shit in here. So the song selection wasn't atrocious. There's some good stuff in there. At least half of it is the right genre. I'm like, okay, how bad can this be? And then I actually read it, and I'm like, oh my fucking god.
Yeah, I mean, this person must have just been a fact finder, looked it up, Googled it,
Yep.
whatever, and whatever it spit out, that's what he just took the highlights and stuck it in there. And didn't even mention much about the musicians involved.
No, very little about the actual music. And the fact that all of it gave chart numbers tells me that that's how we based what was best on. It wasn't, what he or she or whoever the fuck wrote this. It isn't what they like. It isn't what they thought actually sounded best. It's all about numbers, which is horseshit.
That is not the true music industry.
No.
For the ones making money, sure, numbers are everything.
Yeah.
And most of the bands don't even want to be fucking super ass millionaires or, they just hope that somebody out there likes their stuff. That's all.
Okay, I found your name, Bill. Bill, you suck.
You suck the big fucking donkey, Wayne. Yes, you do.
Yep.
Stop it. If you ever think about doing another list, stop it. Stop it.
Yep. Agreed.
Or you're going to get bitch slapped into the next millennium.
Yep. Well, on that note, folks.
Stay heavy.
Absolutely.